Ooh, 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 ooh. These nuts. These nuts. These nuts. Got it. What up, my dudes? Okay. We're on Madden. Yes, sir. So today, we're gonna pull up against the Falcons. They were better than us this year, so that is a worry. But yeah, we're gonna be playing the whole game. They had a close game against the Vikings. The Vikings we have not had a very good time with. We have beat them. Second game of the season, but go watch that to see what actually happened. Very close record to us. We have a better team overall. So, yeah. Alright. I think we're gonna wear the all black. I'm kind of feeling here.
Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Alright, Charles. Yes. Is my game frozen?
It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They will be led out by their now 44-year-old quarterback.
Tom Brady ate too many burgers. Just in case you were wondering. And then he also took these medicine pills that made him 7 foot. So just don't mind that.
Good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive that he gets.
Touchdown!
Let's go, Chatty.
Travis Kelsey, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
He's spanking him.
Tucker for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
He ain't even getting a high five from the backup.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will be getting to 25. On first down, Rodgers. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
Let's go. He got injured, Chad.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he's brought down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked
All right.
in. Confidence jumps
Aaron Rodgers is 5 for
Everyone's
5.
Easy about what they're doing
Kind
out
of
there.
expected, though.
By the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Rodgers. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers breaks through the contact. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Beasley with it over the middle. Touchdown Falcons. Cole Beasley from 13 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
From the 36, Brady. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7-7, our score after 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Brady now on 1st down. It's caught, block it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Brady. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult.
Here's a diving catch right side.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, let's go to the chat.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Now
Let's go.
PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 31, Rodgers. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Rodgers. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Beasley. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Brady's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect. And he'll take this one.
All right, let's go, Chad.
Arizona touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Rodgers' throw caught by Higgins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Short little throw to Ebron, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. This pass complete to Higgins. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we've come upon an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Atlanta. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A handoff for Etienne. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. Touchdown! Eric Ebron from 21 yards away. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Brady now to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now Brady. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now a play fake. Brady sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 30 on 2nd down. Rodgers, short little throw to Ebron. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And a two-score game, obviously. Every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Steps. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a nine passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Derrick Henry saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cards are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Rodgers again now. Ebron caught left side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time, and it's 3rd and short.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Ebron with it over the middle. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Over the middle, complete. It's Sims. Touchdown, Falcons. Steven Sims Jr., 26 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. To throw is Brady. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Okay. All right.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Playing lots across California. No, I'm 27.
When you want junk to disappear, all you have to do is point. Today's Super Thailand video, I got you guys with 2 fire gameplays totaling for 80 kills while rocking the brand new Comp CX-9 for Modern Warfare. I quickly want to shout out the Noti Gang, and I hope you guys enjoy.